Welcome to the Wanna Beer podcast. Today I'm joined with Brando.
How's it going?
Joey Boy.
How's it going?
And the old dog, Olive. Doesn't make a sound.
Woof, woof.
We don't know what we're talking about, but we'll soon find out today on the Wanna Beer podcast. So, you guys, this is the Christmas special, I guess, kind of, because it's right before Christmas. So, what kind of gifts you guys getting? Oh, wait.
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 We almost forgot.
Oh.
3.
Oh. Coors Banquet, brewed in the Rocky Mountains since 1873.
Coors Banquet.
I'm on my 5th one already.
So, Brando, you get any gifts this year yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's not even Christmas yet, man.
Yeah, but that shit ain't gonna ship in time. Joe, what are you looking at?
No. Speaking of that, I actually just now ordered an air fryer off old Amazon. It's a Ninja air fryer. I got it for my parents because I thought it'd be a good Christmas gift, but
Air fryer.
a lot of people are saying that it's the same thing as a damn conventional oven. So,
Air fryer is just
go suck a dick fucker.
It's a
just
toaster oven.
It's a portable toaster oven.
It's a damn toaster oven, man. That's what it is.
It is.
It just uses hot air like a regular oven.
I don't know. You know what? Everybody's hyping it up, so I figured, what? It's something new.
The only kind
Maybe
of
it'll be
fry I
something
know
a
is
little
an
bit more
oil.
exciting, and
Oil fryer.
my parents
Them are
like
the
to
best.
cook all the time.
Either
so.
like pan fry it or like
You got a
deep
pro
Okay, the
fry
only time I'm
it.
pan frying anything is if it's like a pan pizza. That's the shit.
What?
You bake pizza or
you
like,
don't pan fry a pizza.
You never had pan pizza where they make it in pan?
Yeah.
but they
yes,
still
we
bake
don't
it in a
fry it.
pan. They bake
Oh,
it in a
yeah.
pan.
I know, but every time you say pan,
Oh, starting off strong. Okay, so
Whatever.
I like the propane fryers where you put like oil in there.
yeah,
and then
you like
fry
that
fish.
propane taste, yeah?
Oh,
butane.
No, propane. Taste the meat, not the heat. That's why I use propane, baby.
Taste the meat, not the heat. I
Damn
like that.
straight.
I like
Hank Hill
that.
taught me that shit off King of the Hill. My favorite Texas anime.
I prefer charcoal or like wood
Charcoal?
chips.
That shit gives me heartburn, man.
Wood
I'm an
chips.
old bastard.
You gotta put some wood chips in there.
Yeah, heartburn city for me. Be
Gotta get
belching
some,
that
like-
shit up forever.
If you're doing like beef, there's like applewood and like hickory.
Propane. That's where it's at.
Butane.
That's the white
Not
man's grill
butane.
technique.
Butane's a bastard gas, as Hank would
A
say.
bastard gas.
That's what he
That's
says.
hilarious.
Butane's
It is a bastard gas.
Damn straight.
That's
Yeah, so
hilarious.
get this. For Christmas, I got my nephew a slingshot because
I was looking at that's so weird because I was looking at slingshots on Amazon for a good 2 weeks.
Really?
Swear to God,
So
nonstop, just looking up YouTube videos of slingshots.
Gonna
like
be David
the
or
best
Goliath
slingshots
in
to
there?
buy.
He's just
Yeah.
gonna pretend he's David and killing giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna be David the. No, I'm not gonna be David.
Duh, duh,
Who's the guy that kills the Goliath? David.
David.
I'm gonna be David, the guy that shoots the fucking. Freaking.
That's literally what I just
What's
said.
the guy's name? David. No, I'm just messing with you, Joe. Oh, when last time I took my nephew, one day I was like, for his birthday, I'll take him out somewhere. So I took him to a car and plane show, and then I took him to wherever he wanted to eat for lunch. We went to like McAllister's or whatever. Never been there before. Got me a Reuben, pretty good there.
Ooh.
And so then he was like,
Ruby Tuesdays.
no,
A Reuben is a sandwich.
A Reuben.
I've never had it.
Corned beef on rye with sauerkraut, and
That sounds like a real cracker meal right there.
it's a Reuben, man. Love them
Sounds-
Reubens.
I am white as shit, but that sounds like a white ass meal.
Hey, them
Man.
Reubens, pretty good to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm an old bastard.
Once you
but-
said sauerkraut, you had lost me.
yeah, well,
Want
sauerkraut
Want some
and
cabbage and vinegar? What?
Swiss cheese. Oh, I love sauerkraut. It's because I'm a damn German, partially. But
Damn Germans.
so I took him to Measures, that's right behind McAllister's. I guess the normal people call it Myers, but Measures is what I call it. I take him to Measures, and we're looking around out there because he wanted those Pokemon cards. What, Pokemon? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Pika Pika.
Pikaman cards, and they're sold out.
Pikachu.
He gets so pissed when I call it like
Peekapoo.
Pokemon. I call it Pokemon just to mess with him. I know it's Pokemon, and then he's always like, "It's not Pokemon," and I'm like, or Pokemon. That's what I call it, Pokemon. So I was like, all right, I'm going to the sporting goods. So he follows me in there, and we're looking at like, I don't know, BB guns and shit. And he was like, I want a slingshot real bad. And I go, well, I tell you what, I'd buy it for you. But the thing is, I'm not buying no $35 slingshot that just because it has a damn laser on it. Like, who needs that shit? This kid has to learn what the olden days taught you, which is lasers don't exist. So I was like, nah, I wouldn't get that if I were you. Instead, we got like matching hats because, you know, badass uncle here. So I was thinking, like, what do I get for Christmas? So I got him some Pokemon cards, and I got him a nice slingshot. It was like, I don't know, probably $25. But
Where'd you get off of?
Amazon, man.
Amazon, of course.
But it's a Daisy. I mean, I was like, you know what? I'll just give him the old Daisy because they make BB guns, so that'd be good enough.
Yeah,
Came
that's
with
a good brand.
Yeah, it came with a whole nother sling and 750 ball bearings to shoot out of it.
About to break some windows.
Yeah, so my brother-in-law just built a new house. He's going to bust all the windows out of that new house with that new slingshot he's got. I'm so happy for him. He's got to learn.
That's hilarious.
My brother-in-law is going to be fighting those damn ball bearings all around his yard for years.
Hopefully he doesn't hit one with the
another window.
Damn it, Winston, that bastard.
Hopefully he doesn't hit one with the mower and send it through his window.
Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take. It's not my house. You know, you just got to
That's
be
why
that
you ask
uncle.
the mower guy if he's got
It's like when they're
insurance.
babies, you have to buy them toys
Well,
that make as much noise as
Okay,
possible.
Brando, to be honest with you, if he hits that shit with a mower, there's no grass left because it's going straight to the dirt. He's mowing dirt at that point. You know what I mean?
True.
Know what that's called?
What?
Dirt mowing.
Dirt mowing. That's what it's called. Dirt
Yep.
mowing.
Dirt mowing.
Only
there ain't no other way
Dirty
to
Joe
put it.
would know what he's
There ain't
talking
no
about.
other way to
No
put
dirt
it.
mowing.
Only Dirty Joe knows.
Joe
I'll
does a
tell
lot
you.
of dirt mowing
And I'll
all
tell you
day.
right now, it's just called dirt mowing. I've done it once before, and I'll tell you what, I didn't
That's
do it
how you got
again.
the name Dirty Joe. Dirt mowing
Shit, dude, I
Joe.
look like I came out of a damn cave.
Oh, by the way, it's sponsored by
The Great Outdoors.
The Great Outdoors. Get your lawn
Yeah.
care, the
Get
leaf
your lawn
stuff.
care, get your landscaping done, get your hedge trimming done, get your
Oh,
weed
yeah.
pulling done,
Hey, Joe.
get your leaf blowing done.
He knows all about it.
Joey boy,
You say it, I need it.
want a beer?
Want a beer?
You want a
Yeah,
beer?
taking a good old swig here. 16-ounce tall boy.
Don't forget to
Coors.
follow and subscribe, please. That is very
Make
important.
sure-
I
make-
know that it's annoying to hear, but
Oh,
you know,
You know, we gotta say, make sure to
We
like
gotta
and
say it.
subscribe. Give us a rating of 5 stars if you can. It really helps us out. Love it.
yep, we're a bunch of rookies that don't know what the hell we're doing.
You know what? Or
Hopefully-
don't, because we're a bunch of rookies and negative reviews are still reviews.
Hey, if you
Yep.
don't like
You know-
it, give it a thumbs down and
Honestly,
comment and tell us what we did wrong.
I don't give a shit. Like, just say something.
Yeah,
it can
I
be
don't
something
give a
negative. I don't care because give us something.
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 Something's better than nothing.
Exactly. We ain't greedy. We'll take what we can get. The more, the merrier.
The more, the merrier. Might as well,
That's all I gotta
whatever.
Man, it's very true.
So you guys got anything that happened in the last 2 weeks that's been pretty cool?
Well, I just got over being sick.
You just got over being sick. You got the coof?
So
Nah.
I've been sick for a fucking freaking month.
Joe's got no, what
You
is
gotta
it?
cut that stuff out. Me cussing all the time.
No, we got to keep that in. We're keeping that part in too, where you're like, gonna
Terrible,
keep cussing out.
You little poon boy.
Little poon
I'm not
boy.
trying to blame my dad.
Poon boy Joe.
What are you worried about, Joe?
Nothing.
Your dad?
No, I said I wasn't trying to blame my dad, but
Oh,
I caught some of it from him.
I got none
he was
from
a sailor
nobody.
when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, my dad never said a word, still doesn't say anything.
Really?
Like,
No.
I heard him say fuck for, like, the second time in my life, like, when Brando helped me take the pier out this fall.
He was struggling, though, so I understand.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting up there in age compared to me.
Well, the older they get, the grumpier they get. And
Don't
the
have to
more-
say that twice.
I
and the
can't
more
wait to
they
be
let
the
loose
grumpy
and
old
they
man.
just don't give a crap about.
Yeah.
They just
Everybody
say
now
whatever
wants
they
to
want.
die young, not me. I want to be that grumpy old man. Get off my lawn!
I'm already a damn grumpy old man.
But you're not really
If
old
I'm being
yet.
honest, I don't think I'm gonna live that long.
Yeah, I don't know. If the apocalypse happens, I mean, it could be shorter than we think.
I don't think it'll be apocalypse, but you might as well call it apocalypse.
What
But
kind of
it's just gonna
apocalypse?
be basically the end of the world, and
Armageddon. That's what
It's-
we're talking about.
yeah,
the old
Armageddon.
Doom Slayer. That's
Yep.
yeah.
I'm just going to sit and
And
watch the
if I'm here
world
for
fall
that-
around me.
I'm not gonna be happy about it because that means I'm not here for a good reason.
Exactly.
It means I'm gonna be here to suffer.
Hey, if that
Literally.
happens,
That's all that means.
all you gotta think about, Joe, is if that happens,
I've already.
Man.
I feel like, well, not trying to be fucking selfish, but I feel like I've suffered enough. You know? I don't want to suffer anymore.
I'm just going to sit and watch the world burn.
hey, well, you know what? If that happens and it's Armageddon, where like
Mm-hmm.
like the 7-Year War and the damn
Yeah.
what's it called, not the Purge. What the hell is that?
Mm.
I
The
don't know.
rapture?
The Rapture. That's
The
what I was thinking
rapture,
of.
Yes.
If that shit happens and then I'm like sitting down here, I'm killing everything I can. Well, not normal people, but like like demons and stuff. I'll kill all them bastards till I'm dead. Might as well.
You know, I'm gonna be pissed about being here, but you know, if I'm gonna be here, might as well. If I can enjoy it the most I can, I'm going to. I'm gonna kill everything in sight.
Yeah,
Until
that's
I
what I'm
die,
saying.
until I die, and I
I'm the
get
only one
tortured,
that rather
you know?
be here because I'd rather be here and experience it than fucking sit around and watch.
Damn straight, I'm having a grand old time
Exactly.
seeing all this shit happen.
You want to just sit up there wherever you're supposed to go and just watch all this shit happen? No, I'll be the main character of this bitch.
Yeah, why not? You got to be the main character. If you're not the main character, you're dead. That's what happens.
I have main character syndrome.
Main character syndrome. Damn, I'm so much louder than you guys.
I wonder what like God would do if somebody like got up to heaven and they're like, I don't want to be up here. I want to be a part of the war. Come on.
They'd send your ass back down just like you got drafted by the
I bet-
United States
I-
government.
I wonder if he would or if he would be like, no, you're staying up here.
You
I
legit
don't know.
just
That-
said,
that's a
nah,
good question
fam.
right there. What do you think,
You know?
Brando?
He's sending your ass right back down. Because think about if you
right back down.
just think about if you were God in that situation. If somebody came up there and
Somebody's
said, no,
volunteering to go to
no,
war.
I don't want to
Sure.
be in this blissful heaven. I want to be down there. He's going to be like, your wish has been fucking granted. Like, go down
Brando,
there.
I'd be sending his ass right there. Is that what you're
Man.
saying?
What?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so I'd be like, oh, you want to be down there?
Send
Well,
his ass
it's
back
time
down.
to get fucked, buddy. You're going straight down to
Plus-
that shit show.
Plus, if I'm God, just because I know he's down there, I'm making the shit 10 times worse for that guy.
Okay, I'm not doing that,
No,
but
you want to win. I mean, he wants to win.
Yeah,
so
he-
he's not gonna be.
you
Fuck
got to
yeah.
kill the Antichrist.
Fuck
This
that.
is all off
Gotta
of
kill the
American
devil.
Dad, by the way, if anybody knows.
There ain't no winner.
Winter?
Hey,
There's winter every year, Brando.
High on
Winner.
Life may not
Oh.
sponsor us, but go play the game. It's pretty good.
What game?
High on Life.
I'm high on
High
life
on
as
life.
it is.
What
Yep.
game
I
is
don't
that?
need to play no game.
What game is that? It's based on Rick and Morty.
Oh,
The Rick and Morty are the creators
so
of the game, and I'll tell you, it's pretty good.
Rick and Morty aren't
But
real.
it's not for a kid. I'll tell you that. Like, don't play it if you're some child.
It's the guy that made Rick and Morty that made the game.
18 and older.
so you've been playing that?
Yeah, I beat the whole thing. Honestly, when I started playing, I could not stop playing. Like
Yeah.
it was just like I was addicted.
You know what I've been doing?
Yeah.
They added shipment on the new
Oh.
COD. Shipment 24/7, baby.
How much is the new COD right now?
I don't know.
70
I'm
bucks,
gonna be
probably.
honest.
$70 for a piece of shit game.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I spent 100 on that bastard because I'm a real dumbass. But I'm actually having a lot of fun with the new COD. Way better than Vanguard. That was a
That's
piece of shit.
insane. That's just so hard to
I gave up on
comprehend
COD
to
so
spend that
long
much
ago.
on a game.
Well, I would game
Considering-
share, but I game share with my buddy who's in the Marine Corps, so I rather game share with him because
You
he's
spend
serving
that
the
much
country.
and go to freaking a different state.
What? Oh.
What's going to a different
Arizona,
state
it would
gonna
cost
be?
you $30 more, and you get a flight to
That's
Arizona.
not how
round
that
trip.
works. Literally,
Yeah,
all
that
Xbox
is
games now on the next gen are $70.
Jesus Christ. You know how much they were for the original Xbox?
$60 when they came out.
$60.
They raised them by 10 once they went to the new platform because
No, and that
they're more expensive
every
to
year
make.
it's getting more expensive. It's getting out of control.
You
well,
know
games
what?
are more
I mean,
expensive to
like,
make.
what do you
mean?
want some
They
little
are.
kid to do that wants to play games?
Spend $70 like the rest of us, fur.
Have the parents spend 70
The problem is, though, Brandon, none of the kids are going to go through the effort to
No.
work and make the money to
Fuck no.
spend to do
Well,
that.
Okay, let
oh
me tell
well,
you this.
Var.
So
They don't want to know how.
I make all right money now at my new job, so I didn't give a shit about buying this new COD. But like what I've noticed about people in my generation, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to work. Oh, it's horrible." It's like what?
Is it yours?
What?
Go ahead.
So like, I don't understand people these days. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to work." Why not? Just get that shit done, go home, forget about it. You know, it's not that big a deal. Everybody's got to work. It's not like you can just sit at home all day and get your pay. You can, but it's not anything like what, like getting a job does.
If I'm being really honest, if you do stuff for yourself and you get into something that's profitable 24/7,
Like
you
a
can sit
podcast?
your ass at home and you don't have to do shit.
So listen to the podcast. That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah,
listen to the
basically-
podcast, support
we're
us
trying
so
to
that
say-
way we can just sit around and drink beer and
Do a podcast.
hopefully be entertaining.
Yeah, hopefully we're entertaining. I don't know.
Yeah.
What we're saying is we rather sit around and talk to our fans, if we
Yeah.
have any, than go to work.
The
every
beer
damn
boys
day.
and
The
girls.
beer boys and girls.
Yeah,
we're trying to
want-
think of an
we wanna
actual
talk to
name,
those
but
old
Yeah.
good old boys.
The good
you
old
know?
boys. Good
You
old
can't
girls.
use
Good
that.
old boys.
No, we aren't hillers.
No. We'll talk to whoever, but the good old boys are welcome because
country
those boys are funny.
roads take me
Yep,
home.
any of them.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to be a guest on this podcast,
Yeah.
Send an email to
send an email. I don't even remember the email.
www.wannabeerpodcast.com.
How about we do
Wait,
this?
it's
first-
wannabeerpodcast at gmail.com. That is the podcast
the
email.
one that is the 100th
The 100th.
subscriber will be the one to be-
100th subscriber. I don't care where you're from. I'll fly your ass out
Yep,
here.
we'll
and
fly
you
your
will
ass out
be-
here. We'll get you on
You will
this
be the
podcast.
guy. You'll be the guest. Doesn't matter.
Gotta be 21 plus so we can take you to the bar.
Got to be
Yep.
21 plus. So
Has to
we
be
can-
21 plus, and you have to prepare at least 3 days.
You gotta have at least one
gotta-
day to recover after we
Yeah,
get you drunk.
after
Because
this.
we
gonna,
like to
We're gonna
drink.
take you out for a good old time.
You're
We
gonna
like
be
to drink.
fucked. I mean, it's just that's
Yep.
what's gonna happen.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
get your liver prepared.
Liver.
Get your liver
Oh, I guess that
prepared.
is what
Drink a
does
lot
it.
of water before you come.
No, and your kidneys. So.
Your kidneys and your liver don't have any kidney stones.
But you
before
only
start.
need one kidney. So I guess you still got a while before.
Hey, how much do those go for on the black market? I might sell one.
As long as you got one kidney, you're invited. But if you don't have one, then sorry.
If you don't have either, then you're
Hey,
dead.
I heard if you sell one nard, it's like $100,000 or something. I
like
might sell
50.
one nard.
It's like 50. You only
Oh,
need one.
50?
You only need one.
50 G's.
But I
way.
recommend
75 G's. I'll
There's
do it.
no way one of my nuts is worth $50,000.
Bet.
I'm going
Yeah.
right now to get $50,000.
Let's go. Let's find the black market.
Hey,
Get our 50 G's.
Well,
I'm not
for
kidding.
Joe who doesn't want kids, it's fine. But Weston, if you ever want kids, get rid of your right one, not your left one.
yeah, that's damn straight. Get rid of the right one. That's what I'll get rid of.
I don't give a shit.
Where is the closest black
You
market
take both
nard
my
salesman?
nuts for
What?
that price.
What'd you say?
You take both my nuts for that price.
Oh,
You're gonna get castrated up in there like a cow
Boy,
or
I don't
something?
care.
He's
Catch
gonna
me
be
like
a
a damn
eunuch.
goat.
eunuch with a high voice. Hello, guys.
guys, my
name is
Joe.
That's exactly what would be going on.
Welcome to Wanna Be Your Podcast.
Okay, this is a pretty good one so far. We're talking about getting
Oh
castrated.
God!
Just give me a rubber band.
You know what
Screw it,
that-
we'll do it right
no.
now.
You know what that means?
What?
It's time for another beer.
Oh, wanna beer
Wanna
podcast. Here we
Beer
go.
Podcast. Like we said again. Wanna Beer
Rating
Podcast.
5 stars. Like and subscribe. Or thumbs down. If you don't like it, let us know what's wrong. Okay,
What
fine.
do
I'll
you
take
want
another
to say?
swig. Let's see how this goes.
Drink it. Easy now, brothers.
Yeehaw,
We got
cowboy.
plenty of beer here.
Plenty of beer. Oh, we did. We got a bunch of Coors Banquet Tall Boys.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Wish
No.
it was.
Nope, not a sponsor. Definitely not. But
The
you
only
know,
sponsor we got is the Great Outdoors. Great sponsor.
Yep. Great outdoors and soon to
guess.
be.
I could ask.
I found out that I could possibly do my piloting, like where I fly people off and on from the lake in Wallacey. I could possibly do that.
Oh, yeah?
So I might end up buying a plane within a year or two.
Hell yeah.
Flying off and on, off of Wallacey Lake, and taking people on like joy rides around like the
You get a
area.
water plane or what?
Yeah, I'll get it's called an amphibious plane,
Yeah.
and it can land on water and the ground or whatever. But
The land.
the land.
I tell you what, if I win the lottery, buying a UH1.
If you win the lottery, that's the only thing I ask of you is to buy me a plane. It could be yours. I don't care, but just let me fly it.
I tell you what,
That's
Joe.
all I want.
I tell you what.
Let me
all
be a
right,
pilot.
If I win
You
the
know,
lottery,
That would
because
be the
I
greatest.
do,
I would love that.
I do buy lottery tickets quite often. So, Joey boy,
Yeah.
I will buy you a new airplane. Brando, what the hell do you want? That's close to like 300 grand.
Kaiseroni. Oh, why not? No.
That's
I don't know what the
That's
fuck
a pretty
you
good,
just said.
accurate amount. You said that because it's at least 300.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Listen,
the
if you
plane I
won the
was looking at.
lottery, I wouldn't want anything.
You wouldn't want anything?
No.
Okay, take notes, people. You just heard Brando say that he doesn't want anything if I won the lottery.
I
Instead,
didn't win the lottery, so I'm not gonna expect you to give me none. So I don't want none.
Nah, I'll buy you something.
If I did a
Brando.
deal with any of you guys, would you? I got an interesting proposition.
Yeah, what's your proposition?
So, if there was a day, well, obviously there's going to be a day where I get my license. I'm able to fly multiple people and everything.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
flying me everywhere.
I'm obsessed with it. But so, say I want to buy this plane,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, hey, if you help pitch in with this plane, I'll give you free flights wherever you want.
I'll give you $250. That's
no,
all I got. to my
I would
name.
legit say, well, like if you help pay with the payments, we
Well,
all
if you
split
win
it.
the lottery, you can just buy it.
Well, if I win the lottery, it doesn't matter. Obviously, I'll just
Oh,
buy
yeah.
it. But if obviously, I'm probably not going to do that.
Yeah, it's
But-
very rare.
I'm just giving you the opportunity because if you did pitch in, I would give you free flights to wherever you
Oh,
wanted.
hell yeah.
What you need to do is
I'll
wait
do
till
it.
baseball season and
I'll do
bet
it.
more on baseball.
Seriously, like I'd
Hey.
make a deal like that where I'd be like, hey, where you want to go somewhere, we'd either discuss where it'd be like, I'd take you 5 times a year to different places around the world,
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
and that would make up for the payments
Yep.
for paying.
You want to hear what I would buy if I won the lottery?
And then you'd have to never pay for a flight. Every time you want to go somewhere, you'd be like, hey, Joe, I want to go to this place. I'd be like, okay, I'm free here.
So
And you'd be
could
like,
you
"Okay,
fly
yeah."
me to the out west?
I can fly wherever.
Oh, okay.
Like, I got a thing on my
Where would
phone
you
that
go?
it's legit. Like, it's like a super GPS, but for the sky. And I
Yeah.
pay like $200 to $300 a year, and it gives me access to everything. Like, I get the weather. It's super in depth. It's like military terms and everything. So
I see.
You have to understand that stuff, which I do. But-
Zulu,
Yeah.
whiskey, tango, foxtrot.
Yeah.
What
So
the
like
fuck?
anytime I go to land in any place, when I'm coming in for like just coming into the traffic pattern,
Yeah.
but when I'm like 5 miles out, when I'm roughly think I'm like 5 miles out, I'll call the airport and I'll be like, hey, Goshen traffic, this is Cessna 84 Mike Kilo, 5 miles out to whatever.
I'll be honest.
So,
Every time Joe talks
Whatever
about flying, all I hear is that kid from fucking Charlie Brown. Wah, wah, wah. I don't
Really?
understand none of that shit.
I
Yeah.
do. It's easy.
Yeah, so like if I'm on, there's different terms like of where I'm at in the sky. So there's a traffic pattern in the sky, imagine,
Mayday, mayday.
and so it goes like this. It
Going
goes like
down.
it's basically a square that goes like this, and this.
Yeah.
And so this one is base,
Uh-huh.
and then you're on. No, this one's down. the downwind, and
Yep.
then you're on base, and then you're on final.
Okay.
Finals when you're coming into land,
Yeah.
basically. So when you're coming into like the airport, you're like Goshen traffic, Cessna 84 Mike Kilo, departing, or
Arrival.
no, you say
When you're landing, what do you say?
when I'm landing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm like on final, I just say Goshen traffic, Cessna 84 Mike Kilo, on final to 27. That's
yeah.
all you say.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
So, okay, here. You want to
And
hear?
that just tells you what runway I'm going to based on where
Yeah,
the wind's
27,
coming from and everything.
20, or
We passed
Yeah.
the Warsaw airport on the way to
And
get
like when they
groceries,
tell
and he
me
said
like if
that
they say
exact
like
thing,
100,
like he was landing a
they'll say
car in the middle of the runway.
102 at 18. What that usually means is like I'm 102 degrees on the what do
your
you-
angle or what? Like,
no, on
the
the
compass? Yeah.
And then it tells me how much wind there is. So 102 and 18 knots or something. That's like 18
Oh, okay.
miles an hour wind. Not 18.
All right,
more
hold
than
on
that,
here.
but-
Sounds like Greek to me.
Yeah.
Let me just say, here is my 4 things I would buy with the lottery. All right. I would buy a UH-1 Iroquois, which is the Vietnam era chopper. That's 1. 2,
Nice.
an M60 light machine gun. Because,
Full auto.
well, yeah, it's light machine gun. Machine. That's the key right there. That sumbitch is like $65,000 itself. I buy that. 3, deserted island out in the Pacific. Just some random ass island, right?
Yeah.
4, I would buy all the sick and old ass animals from zoos, like lions and damn elephants and everything. And then boom, I'd have some guy fly in that thing, and then I could just, you can just hunt that shit. The M60 out the window, just
Yeah,
got
you
his
could
ass.
you could probably get an elephant with that.
I mean, you got 308 just flying down. Oh God, I'm just joking, animal lovers. I'm joking. It's just something funny I always say. Fly in a helicopter around an island and shoot at elephants with an M60.
Hey, they do that in Texas. They fly around in fucking
Dude.
helicopters and they shoot.
That's how they
hogs.
hog hunt. Yeah.
I would hog
Hog
hunt.
hunting.
I would do
Yeah.
hog hunt like that. Oh, that would be so
I'd love to do
badass.
that.
Even just
Hey,
thermal.
You want to
Thermal
take us on
without
a hog
hot.
hunt? We'll put you on the podcast ASAP. You'll be the first
I'll
one
give
in
you-
line.
I'll give you tens of dollars.
I'll
I
give you
mean,
money too. Yes.
tens of dollars.
I'll give you $11 whole dollars. Woo.
Hey, mine's a little higher. Tens of dollars. That could be 20. You don't know.
That could be 90.
I'll
It
give
could
you.
be 90 if I
I'll-
really felt like
If
it.
I had the opportunity, if I'm being honest, right now I would legit fork out $200 at least.
Oh, so get this. There was
Start the
silent
bidding. Joey said 200.
so
Yeah,
there
so
was
you give us the opportunity. I'll
Hey.
be there.
I did a silent auction when I was at that car and plane show,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a helicopter ride for 30 minutes. 30 minutes or an hour. One of the two. So I wrote down, I was like, I don't know. I'd never done a silent auction before, so I go, so what's the bid before me? And they were like, well, I can't tell you that. It's a silent auction. And I was like, oh, sorry. I didn't know. So I was like, all right. So I put down $100. Didn't damn win. I was like, what the hell? I wanted to ride in a helicopter for like 30 minutes to an hour. I can't remember how long it was. $100, I'd pay that. You know, just to ride around. I've ridden in helicopters before. It's so fun, especially when they go like on.
$100 and you didn't win.
No,
No, you wrote down $100.
I put 100. I didn't have to pay it,
Oh,
but my bid was $100.
Somebody definitely bid more than $100.
It definitely like maybe like $500.
somebody bid for
$500 for an hour. Like that.
An hour in a helicopter. You know for a fact that they're gonna fly on the side, like do a full 90 degree, and you're gonna be looking out the door, looking straight at the dirt, like oh shit.
Yeah, if you
'Cause I
spent
used to do
500 bucks,
that.
if you spent $500, they're gonna do everything they can.
Yeah, well, I was hoping that my $100 bid would be good, but apparently not. They're
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you."
They were
Probably
like,
the guy who won got $101. I'd be so pissed.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Hueys are literally my favorite helicopters.
Well, it was just like, I don't know what helicopter it was. It was just like, it just said helicopter ride. I didn't care what helicopter. I was like, helicopter ride, I'm in. Plane
Speaking of
rides are
that.
cool, but helicopters, I love.
Every time I go to the airport in Goshen, there's always a helicopter fly. There's this black, like, multi-million-dollar helicopter that flies in,
Yeah.
and they do surveillance for Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We sell a lot of trucks
crazy.
at my job to Notre Dame.
Yeah, we do. We sold
I'm
that.
so jealous of that guy. I'm like,
There was a
please just take me one time, please. I don't care.
there was a Ford
If I
plow,
were- next time
plow
I see him,
truck.
I'm gonna beg him.
Yeah.
We sold a Ford plow truck out of the
Well,
Chevy
I
dealer.
noticed that's where Mel
Next time I'm gonna
sells
beg
most
him.
of his box trucks is to Notre Dame.
Really? It's
Or like-
FedEx.
That, but there's like these,
I might
not
be a
the ones
crop
without the
duster either
boxes
next
that are just
year or
like the
2
cabin
years.
chassis.
I don't
Really?
know though, because somebody died.
Because it
recently.
always says on the windshield, sold ND.
Oh, really?
So that's when you know they're going to Notre Dame.
I know that Bernie sold a lot to Notre Dame.
Yeah, 'cause
Bernie
Bernie's
Sanders?
like he's like one of the big bosses at my job.
He's an old guy.
It's
Nope.
so annoying to me because it's always somebody that has some business that's handed down to them, and they're always super loaded. And I'm just like,
he
mother
bought it.
No, yeah,
effer,
Bernie
dude.
bought it.
Yeah, he
Because it
bought
was owned
it.
by somebody else, and he bought it, and then he
What-
sold it again.
He,
Yeah.
he had to have been loaded in some way though to afford to buy
He
that.
was just a salesman.
Yeah, he went
How
to
do you
Notre.
afford to buy it?
Because it
went
was
to-
like the 1980s.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
It
you
wa-
can't do that nowadays, so that's what makes me mad.
I mean it was
Yeah,
still probably a
everything's
couple
fucked.
hundred
Everything's
grand, but
so,
that
like,
100 grand in
messed
the
up, you
80s
can't
is
do
a
stuff like
millions
that.
now.
Yeah, it
so
is. If you go to the 70s, it's
It
like
just makes me mad.
2-4 times the amount what
I
it
feel like
is.
it's so
Yeah.
hard.
Like my Challenger, brand new, was $3,200 in 1973. If you convert it to today's money, $3,200 equals like $28,000.
Yeah. it's not worth. Well, money's not worth anything anymore.
Okay, I would pay $28,000 for a brand new Challenger like mine. Like if mine was brand new for 28 grand, if I had 28 grand and it was brand new so I could do payments on it, totally would buy it.
Well, I think that's the problem. It was worth 3,200 then, but people had 3,200.
No, they didn't. That's the thing. Like people were getting paid like $1.50 an hour. You know? That was like good pay back then.
Yeah.
$1.50.
It definitely was.
You were like, "Oh shit,
I
I'm
thought
making
I was gonna buy a
$1.50."
freaking fast car next year or the year after, but I don't think I'm going to because I'm getting my pilot's license. So
You can buy a fast plane.
I mean, I got a bunch of fast shit, Joe, but none of it runs. So
Yep, that's all.
it's
goes.
better to be in your boat than it is mine because my
I know,
shit
but
costs
I've
a
been
lot.
looking forward to buying something nice or fast for so long because I'm just like I'm already 25. I want to be freaking. Before I'm 30, I want to be loaded, like loaded.
As long as I'm not in crippling debt. Well,
If I'm in
I'm
like
in
debt,
crippling,
or if I'm not ahead of where I'm at now, I'm going to shoot. I'm not going to shoot myself, but I'm going to be. I'm
the
not
big
gonna be
sleep,
happy.
the big sleep from Joe is what he's saying.
He's gonna take a dirt nap.
The
Yep.
big sleep.
Sewer
I'm going to be one of
side.
those homeless men on the street. That's just like my life's worthless.
Homeless Joe. I do call him that sometimes.
At least the
Well,
name would fit.
You
I
know what?
will say, like, I have been looking at like Scat Pack Challengers lately, but I only been looking at manuals. I mean, automatics are cool, but because they're pretty quick. But you know, if I have a manual, 9 times out of 10, some dumbass tries to steal that shit. They don't know how to drive that shit anymore.
No.
Dumbasses. I'm over there like, oh, yep, easy money right there.
Or they'll try and they'll just blow your clutch up, and then you just
Oh,
find it on the
God.
side of the road.
Bird
like 2
nest
minutes.
my clutch.
Yeah, you find it not even a mile from your house, just broken because they burnt your clutch up.
Hey, that's fine, honestly. It's still there.
You still got your car back.
Yep, I'll just put a new clutch in it. But all the damn Scat Packs I was looking at had like 110,000 miles. You know that shit's clapped.
Oh yeah.
It's a Challenger with 485 horse. Manual, that shit's clapped.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I don't want to pay like 26,000 for a damn clapped out Challenger. And then you're like, oh, look at this one. It doesn't have that many miles. And then it's like 40 grand. And you're like, fuck that shit.
Did you ever want to go flying with me?
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, I don't have much to live for these days, so
Would
I'll
you
go
help
up on
pitch in
that.
on the bill, or do you want
Well,
me to
how
pay
much
for it?
is it? What are we talking?
If I take you in a nice plane, it's $90.
90.
Cheaper one, $70, and it's 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Joe.
And I could let you
whatever,
fly the plane.
whatever, $50 will get me.
I can't do it for that cheap. The cheapest I can do is 70.
I thought you just said that
I
was
said $70 to $90.
yeah for like the whole shebang. Is that what you're saying?
That's no.
Oh, that's for my half.
That's for for your half. If I split it with you and paid half of it, it would be 70 divided by 2.
Oh,
35?
I'm saying like I'll give you $50 is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, I'll just get you in the nice one. I'll pay you the difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, damn, $50 won't even give me half.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't. Okay, yeah. In that case, yeah. I'll schedule you one for this weekend if you got time.
This weekend, that's right now.
Not this weekend, but next weekend. This coming weekend. Oh,
No,
it's
that's Christmas.
Never mind.
Wait, Christmas is literally next weekend?
You should
Damn
see
straight. That's why it's a Christmas special today, Brando.
You know how many books I have to read? And they're not.
Joe
no,
read.
Joe
not
can't
at all.
read.
Joe
No,
can't.
I can read.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, after I
God.
showed you, then you're like, haha, fucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a little amount.
Have you read them though? Is the question.
I'm
Oh,
reading
God. Joe
them.
can't read.
I can read. I just don't like to.
Illiterate Joe.
I hate
Illiterate Joe, the new name for the podcast. No, I'm just messing
You
with
can't deny that you don't like reading.
I like
It
reading.
makes me tired. That's why I don't like it.
I love reading. I just don't.
I like reading, but it depends on what it is. If it's Halo, I'll read that. If it's guns, I'll read that. If it's cars, I'll read that. If it's some random shit about like science or something that I got to read for school, fuck no.
Well, no, but I just like reading like what I want to read. Like I love reading. I just don't because I don't have time for that shit. I'm an adult. I work. I come home. I sleep. And I go back to work.
Everybody was always telling me to read books. Sure, that's a good idea if you don't want to watch TV or YouTube. But like, I read a book the other day. I will say, I did read a book. Very surprising. It was shit. I didn't read it too good because I can't even remember the bastard's name.
Was it a picture book?
No, it was like a whole ass book. Chuck Yeager. Chuck Yeager, the first guy to go supersonic in a jet. That's what is his autobiography or something. So he was talking about like the first time he ever went supersonic in a jet. It's a pretty good book. Next book I'm going to read is going to be about the old Kennedy assassination. So you know, that shit ain't right.
It ain't.
No.
No, they're like, oh yeah, just what's his fucking face?
No, there'd
Blasted
be.
him. Fuck no, he didn't.
There's so many loopholes and shit in that story.
Like, why did that random ass guy kill him?
I don't know. Why do all
Ruby or
people
whatever.
that assassinate people have 3 names?
What was what?
Why do all people that assassinate people have 3 names?
3 names.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Well, that's just because like they assassinated someone, so they have their full name.
My name's JoJo.
The dog face boy.
the dog face boy. Oh, Joe's so pissed.
You're the one that brought it on
He
yourself
did.
that
He
time.
said JoJo, and I had to.
He looked so pissed after he realized he said JoJo.
He was like, "Oh fuck, I
Only
fucked
thing
up
I
right
can
there.
do is drink more beer.
Drink more beer."
You
That's what I'll
better,
do.
so we can start calling you JoJo the dog face boy, and you won't get so pissed off about it.
It ain't that
Almost
bad.
had
It's
to dump
just
my
a
beer
joke.
on somebody, but thank goodness I just drink more.
That's alcohol
Drink
abuse.
more.
To be
Drink
poured.
more.
Drink more, drink more.
Oh, so I got a story to tell you guys. And I haven't told you the story, so it'd be good for the podcast.
Let's go.
So, there's a guy training me at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably like, he's like 45, right? And he was telling me that one day he came home from college and he lived like in a trailer park and his stepdad was there and he had like a kid brother. His kid brother's like 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his kid brother was getting the shit beat out of him by this other like 8-9 year old kid, like big kid, just beating the shit out of his brother. But he couldn't do anything because it's a kid. Like, you can't fucking beat the shit out of a kid. So what happened was his stepdad comes out, sees that his like stepson's getting the shit beat out of him, and they're in a trailer park, so he knows where he lives, right?
Trailer park boys.
So this guy, he just the guy's stepdad, he just walks over to the guy's house, knocks on the door, and the dad answers. And then he just beats the living shit out of that kid's dad. He just starts beating the shit out of him because he's like, I can't beat the shit out of the kid because the kid keeps beating the shit out of my kid.
Yeah.
But the kid's like young. I can't do anything.
But I can beat the shit out of the guy that takes care of the piece of shit
out of his dad, right? The cops show up. And the cops are like, what's going on here? And he's like, well, his son was beating the shit out of my son, but I thought I'd get in a lot of trouble if I beat the shit out of that kid. So I went over and beat the shit out of his dad. And the cop just laughed and said, don't let it happen again.
That's a good cop right there.
Because that was the 1990s and nobody gave a fuck. Literally just beat the shit out of this guy because his son was beating the shit out of his son.
Well, you know, karma's a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if your kid's beating the shit out of, like, my kid, I'm beating the shit out of you. Sure, maybe a stick man, but I'll beat the shit out of you, or try.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is like, why the fuck is your kid
like,
beating the shit out of my kid?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you because you're probably doing something to your kid to make it beat the shit out of other kids. So I'm beating the shit out of you to show your kid, like, hey, there's a bigger power out there than your parents that are beating your shit.
Oh, so get this. So yeah, like, he's beating the shit out of this kid's dad, and the kid's like going, don't hurt my dad, and he's fucking just punching this guy. Like,
jeez. But I just feel like
it's like, this is wild.
I feel like
shit my dad. Poof, poof.
Yeah, literally just boom, boom, boom. He's punching the shit out of him, and it's like he literally said he turned around and he goes, "This is what you're doing to my son, so I'm beating the shit out of your dad." You know.
Taught that kid a lesson.
He did. That kid never fucked with that kid again.
Nope.
Because it's like, oh, if I fuck with that kid, his dad's going to beat the fuck out of my dad. I thought that was a wild-ass story when I was at work. He was just like, yeah, so blah, 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 telling me that story, you know. This guy's 45. He just bought a PS4. He still plays MW2. He's been playing Shipment.
Like the original?
No, like the new MW2.
Oh, on PS4?
PS5.
You just said he bought a PS4.
Oh, he just bought a PS5.
Oh.
I thought I said 5, but yeah, so he bought a PS5. He's been playing Shipment. He's been shitting the bed. He doesn't get near as many kills as I do, I tell you
Well,
what.
because you're good at the game.
He's like, oh, damn. I thought I did good. I got 12 kills, and I'm over there with like 78. I'm like, oh.
The thing about
Your
Shipment,
shit's
though,
fucked.
is you're going to get your shit wrecked no matter
are.
what. Even if you do
I
good
got
on
78
Shipment,
kills,
you still
probably
get like 20
60
kills. Yeah.
Or 60 deaths, probably. 78 kills, 60
If
deaths.
20 kills is good on Shipment, or like 20 deaths, you know what I mean? Like you could kill 20 times.
Well, as long as you got like kill streaks. Like if you get kill streaks, then you know you're doing good. Because if you don't get kill streaks, you know you're just getting like a kill and then dying. And then
That's
a kill
the story of
and
my life. My KD on every COD is like 1 because
many
I get a
quarters
kill,
are there?
one,
then I die.
Brando, I gotta be honest. Your KD on
And the Dolphins in the
It's the first quarter. Just started.
second quarter. How many
What
quarters
is it?
are there? 4?
4. That's why it's called quarters.
there's 4 quarters.
I don't watch gay ass football. I don't like to watch a bunch of gay ass men fucking tackling each other.
Hey, it ain't wrestling. That's where they're humping each other.
Might as well be the
It
same
ain't-
thing. They're
it
playing
ain't
with
men's
balls.
volleyball, fire.
Oh God.
At least if you're playing volleyball, you know, like
men's
me,
volleyball.
I'd play with girls so that way I'd see a bunch of hot.
Ooh.
Got it.
Skirt, reboot.
Got him.
Rewind.
Rewind.
We're leaving that in there.
Yep. We're gonna get rid of that part.
No, we're
No,
not.
we're not. We're not getting rid of that. If you lasted this long, you got a little treat. All right.
well,
That's fucking
If you lasted
hilarious.
this long, you
You
got a
can't
treat.
like not acknowledge it. Okay, I'm just gonna go and bury myself even further.
Oh,
You can't
God.
not acknowledge a girl in spandex. Okay, that's all I got.
This was years ago, people. Years ago.
Don't let it fool you.
But,
He
you
went and played
know,
volleyball
a
earlier
girl
this
in
year.
tight ass spandex. You cannot not look.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, you haven't been there. If you've been there, you've been like, all right, well,
wait.
you know what? My eyes are gonna wander where the hell they want.
I got
That's all
I got a
gotta say.
lazy eye fire.
I got a lazy eye. Yeah,
I got two lazy eyes. They both go opposite
I
directions.
got a lazy eye.
I got a lazy eye fire.
What do you mean? I got two. They both go opposite directions.
Yep, I got two lazy eyes. I'm sorry, lazy eyes kicking in.
That was.
It's like that old Vine meme. I'm legally blind. I hope
I'm being
somebody
serious.
lasted
Cool.
this long.
What?
I hope somebody lasted this long.
I know that I only last like 3 seconds. So
Jesus Christ.
3 pumps.
Wanna Beer podcast,
Wanna Beer
everybody.
Podcast. This one's going wild.
Wanna
This is
Beer
actually a good one.
podcast. Yes.
Two pump chump
Don't
over
forget
there.
to subscribe
Three.
and follow.
3 pump chump.
Ooh, sorry, I was shorting you one whole pump. My bad. That's a big deal.
Just
It is in the grand scheme of things.
subscribe and follow. That
Give
is
us a
very
rating 5
important.
stars.
Very important.
Maybe.
Make
Maybe
sure
I'll
you
be
give
4
us a
pump
review.
chump. Maybe
Oh
4
shit.
pump chump.
Maybe with your guys' motivation, I could last that important fourth pump.
Oh yeah, that important 4th. I just took a drink, Joe. You want me to take another one?
Well, I'm out, so that's what I'm asking. I need
It's
another
time for another one.
Oh, it's time for another beer. Hold on.
I'm
I'm out of here, so these guys better talk.
one.
So, Joe, thank you very much for giving me my first Indian food experience earlier.
Hey, I'm very honestly, Brandon. I was so excited that you said yes to it because I love it when I like something when I like something a lot, and I'm able to share it with somebody else. You know, it makes me very excited. Huh?
Keep talking.
Oh, but it makes me very excited. You know, because it's like I got.
Blinko.
I got one of my I would say either I'd just call you one of my best friends at this point.
Call me what
you
you
know?
want, just don't call me the N-word, all right?
No, I'm never gonna do that, Brandon. But honestly, like at this point, I would consider you and Weston to be like my best friends. Like
Damn straight.
my closest friends, like honestly.
Before you get too deep, want a beer?
What a
Honestly,
beer
I-
podcast.
Listen.
Attaboy, Joe.
There we
Hey.
go.
Yeah, baby, yeah. That's off Austin Powers right there.
Nah, but for real, I've always wanted to try Indian food, but there ain't no Indian spots around here
Dude,
until recently, and you
The Indian
fucking
place
found
in not Syracuse, in North. Oh
Warsaw.
Lord. And Warsaw.
Where
is-
at? By
honestly, is very
the,
good.
where at in Warsaw?
It's right by the courthouse.
What's the name of it so we can shout it out?
God damn, I got to piss so bad.
I'll shout him out.
Take a
yeah.
pee break, Weston. You
No.
can cut this
I
out.
just took a beer break, so I'm
me
good
look
for
it
now.
up
I
real
can
quick.
hold
I'm gonna
out for
shout 'em
another
out.
10, 20 minutes.
We can cut this out while you're peeing. We don't care.
I don't care. I'll hold it in. I'll be one of them dying over here guys. Wait. Yeah, Joe, you're one
It's
of my
called.
Oh.
How you say it?
Say it, Brando.
Sorry to anybody that happens to be Indian to watch this. I'm about to butcher the fuck out of this name.
See,
Yep.
exactly.
Biryani Kitchen in Warsaw, Indiana. Hit it up. It's pretty good.
Hit it up. It's pretty good. I won't lie.
Hey,
Like-
Joe.
I'm very picky about my food, and I'm not trying to be like self-conscious or anything, or like act like I'm somebody special, but I am picky about my food, and
I
it is
can
very
confirm.
good.
Doesn't
Everybody
even like
knows.
cheese on his hamburgers.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's out. He's got to piss real quick.
Tapping out. He's breaking the seal already.
Well, I tell you what, Brando, how long have I known you? 2018, I'd say. Like
probably.
friends
Like friends-wise, yeah, probably.
So what's that? 4 years now?
5 because it's 2022.
Is it?
It's almost
That's 4
2023.
years.
No.
22.
It's almost
18,
it's almost
19, 20, 21, 22. That's
it's
four.
almost 2023. So I was
Yeah,
just
but I didn't know you till like
carrying the one.
June.
I don't know when.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have a tremendous memory. I can remember shit. You could tell me something and I would remember it like 10 years later.
Oh shit! The Bills are throwing. No, they're throwing snow.
The Bills.
I thought they had. Okay,
Wait, what? Who's the Bills? Can you tell me?
they
that?
play out of Buffalo.
Oh, the Buffalo Bills. Hell yeah, Buffalo. Go for the win.
Their fans are like the craziest in the NFL.
Yeah.
And they will throw dildos on the field, but they're called Bildos because they're the only team
who
that
else?
does that.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, shit. This is a hard one. I like the Dolphins, too.
Yeah, because they were good when you thought shit was relevant, like the 70s.
Yeah. Dan Marino, baby. I know who that is.
One of the greatest quarterbacks to never win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Hey, Forrest Gump with the Alabama Roll Tide.
The LSU Mud Dogs. For the
No.
LSU Mud Dogs for the old water boy. Joe, you gotta grab your mic. We're almost done with this.
Sorry. I had a cute cat in my lap.
You think we're almost done, but we got more drinking to do after.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep this going.
Yeah.
Joe, how long have I known? Let's see, what year is this? 22?
Yeah, we've known each other for
20 years.
2000.
Probably.
Yeah, probably,
Yeah,
honestly.
Probably.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Holy shit.
That's a long ass time.
You old motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm an old fucker. I know. Known Joe Boy for 20 years.
The
He
only
used to blow
20
shit up in his little frog pond.
The only 20-year-old experience I have is being alive because I'm 24.
Yeah.
I don't have shit for 20 plus years. Like I've known people for 20 plus years, but I don't talk to them right now because we're all doing our own thing.
I've known people for 20 plus years, but they also live far away. So they've moved away at this point.
Shout out to my elementary school friends. You know who you are.
Shout out to my daycare friends, if you know who you are. That was
I
a
doubt
long-
anybody remembers fucking daycare.
Oh, okay, sure. I have the good memory, like I was saying, but I
Actually-
remember that shit.
Actually, there's a bartender at one of the bars we go to that I've
Gimme?
known since daycare. So, and I point it out every time I start drinking. So,
Gimme,
people
if you're
remember.
listening to this, I remember you in daycare. You too, Jordan.
Well, I remember
Brock.
I remember Chung and fucking
Oh, wait.
daycare, but
Brock?
Brock?
oh shit!
Brock?
Now I think about it, I've known Chung for
Dude.
over 20 years. We're 24 now.
I got some memories from
Jesus
Brock
Christ!
from when I was in elementary school.
I like how we're going to have to cut out the last name every time we just yell it.
I
Brock.
don't care.
Brock.
Come
Brock.
At me. Come at me, Brock.
See, the
Come
only,
at me, Brock.
the only person I can
Come
think
at me,
of
broccoli.
is
Beat
Chung.
my
You
ass.
damn little broccoli fucker.
You broccoli fucker.
And we plan to have Chung on here eventually, so you guys will get to meet him. He's been my friend for over 20 years.
Okay, so we do have guests lined up, by the way. We
Hella.
have what? Hella guests, actually. We have Nolan, who I went to college with. Badass dude. Then we have
The Chung?
Stefan.
Chung.
We have Chung. We have Stefan. We have Chung. We have oh shit. Jared.
Yeah, there you go.
We have Zach.
We have.
Who else we got?
We're gonna cut that one out.
She said she wanted to be a part of it. So.
Yeah, but you said the full name for her.
Oh shit. Oh well, who cares? Hannah Banana.
Hannah Banana.
All right.
That's
I think that's about it.
That's about it.
But you'll see him eventually.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow. Wanna Be Your Podcast.
Joe's trying to sign out already.
Is he really? We got like 4 minutes.
Oh. Well, I thought.
Grind out the little 4 minutes. No, I was just throwing out like who our guests are gonna be.
Well,
So-
we're
We're just trying to
That's
throw-
why I thought we were signing off because.
Also, we have a big surprise in store for
We do.
possibly the next episode.
Maybe the one after
So
that. We
stay
don't know.
So stay tuned for the big surprise. We don't know when it's coming, but it's coming very soon.
Yeah. So
Yep.
well, we got Jared. He's a National Guard guy. National Guard. Gonna be talking about that kind of stuff.
Woo,
We got-
National Guard.
We got Zach. He's U.S. Army, so we got an Army guy. If we get a Marine Corps guy, that'd be cool.
Zach who?
We'll cut that out.
Yeah. And then we got
Editor Weston, that one's for you.
and then we got like I don't know, just random people, But I think it'd be funny to get some military people in here because they'll be drinking and they'll say some shit that you want to hear.
What more fucked up shit can you get than people from our own military?
Yeah, so just be prepared for our next podcast because it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, or I mean, it's gonna be lit regardless.
It's gonna be more lit than a tit is in your face.
It's gonna be lit as a tit,
if we
don't have a guest.
We can't give too much away, but we got shit in store. Is what we're saying. Yeah. Stay tuned.
We're gonna have a whole bunch of shit going on here soon.
A whole bunch of shit.
We don't even know yet.
We don't even know yet.
We don't know what's going on.
Saying a whole bunch of shit.
A whole bunch of shit.
Yep.
We don't even know.
We never know when we start this thing.
We don't even know
what the hell we're talking about when we start this.
We don't know what
we found out what we were talking about 10 minutes into this.
Here we go.
We
sound like a bunch of Rick and Morty motherfuckers right now.
We fire it up and we're like, let's see how this goes. We don't know what's going on.
It could go up. As J. Cole said, there's one or two ways it could go. This shit could go up or it could go down.
Well,
and I've experienced both. So please help it go up because that's way better.
Well, that's why I always say at the beginning, I go, we don't know what we're going to be talking about, but we'll soon find out because we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We're finding out as we go. We're drinking Coors Banquet or whatever free beer we
let
got.
the liquor talk to us.
Liquor Locker. Great song. At least that's what Rooney would say. Rooney, great guy. Maybe we can get him as a guest. Oh, I remember. There's one other guest. His name's Jacob. Jacob, great guest. We'll have to see how that goes. That'll be a good one.
Might be flaky, though.
Flaky, yeah, he might not show up. We don't know. But if he does, yeah, trust me, he's very short. It'll be a very good podcast if he's in there.
That is
very short.
Okay, we're not making fun of midgets here. It's just funny.
Little people, as people may say.
I could have said dwarfs.
Dwarfs. Oh, my God. Little pixies. Anyway, so.
I gotta keep that in. That was great.
I didn't think we were talking about freaking.
Brando's dead. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Wanna Beer podcast.
Grab a beer and enjoy.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Give us a rating of 5 stars if you can. And as always, Brando, you got anything to say? Plug your stuff.
Plug your stuff.
I ain't got shit to say, to be honest.
Joey boy?
Well, you know what? I hope you guys all have a lovely night because it's nighttime here. So good night, motherfuckers, and have a good one.
It's going to be day.
Damn straight. Oh, by the way, also started a YouTube Shorts. Ultra Blair Man 187. I got 2,000 views on my last video doing shipment on Call of Duty. So
go check it out, see what it's about.
Like, leave a comment,
I do got something to say.
All right,
what you got, Brando?
Just give me something to talk about, people. Like, they're plugging shit. I ain't got shit to plug.
So start a Instagram.
Nah.
Yeah, Brandon's pretty lonely.
What I want
over
you to
here.
do is
Clearly
start.
He needs a woman.
I'm
No.
lonely
Because
too.
he ain't got stuff to plug into.
No.
So he needs a little plug-in.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start a Reddit. I'm gonna start a Reddit and send me some funny stuff on the subreddit, and you might see some funny subreddit videos on YouTube.
Testosterone is high.
We will start.
My testosterone.
There's too many guys here. We need some women.
Testosterone high. I take HGH for my free time. I eat it with my cereal.
We start subreddit soon. Wanna Beer podcast.
No, for real. I have been thinking about starting a subreddit so I could go on and like possibly do some subreddit videos on YouTube to get us started. It.
No, subreddit is Reddit, not YouTube.
I'm gonna start a Reddit, but it's gonna be a subreddit to our fans, Weston.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Wanna Beer podcast subreddit. We're gonna start it. So, not saying it's up right now while you're listening, but let's say like
maybe by the time you're hearing it.
Maybe this is 2024 and you're listening to this, or it's like 3 weeks and this shit's dead. Who knows? Look for the subreddit on Reddit.
It kind of says in the name. We should probably end this.
So, just check us out. Anyway.
Sorry for all the editing at the end.
There is no editing except like full name drops. We're dropping the last name on those people. Anyway, Brando, you say you have a good day?
Have a great day, fuckers.
Have a great day.
Have a good one, guys. I hope you enjoyed listening. Have a good one.
Adios, amigos.